Hello everybody, I am the Sonic Era and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I'm just gonna blast through this episode because let's see. Yeah, Turnabout Goodbyes. I'm just gonna blast through it. I think there's 3 days in the trial, so this is gonna be an extra long episode. I think. I might not make it a very long one if it goes more than like 2 hours. If it gets up to 2 hours, I might just stop. I might cut out a bunch of the crap or something, but I'm hoping it won't come to that. So, let's go. Episode 4. Turnabout Goodbyes. Oh, this one's sad. It's been, what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last. Can you shut up, Windows Firewall? I don't care. I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas. Now, if you look at the gun that was holding, it's significantly different than that one. The other gun had a shorter, wider barrel, not the long barrel that Edgeworth was holding. And surprise gasp! I remember what happened. I at least know the beginning of this. December 25th, 10:08 a.m. Wright and Cola offices. Hey, Nick. Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick, isn't it obvious? Need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one. Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements to be forged anew under the rushing spring waters. Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Can you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea. So much for rushing spring waters. Next to the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy, in a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake, Nessie proved to be a hoax. Locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. Yeah, boring. Can't they show real news for a change? Nick? The water pressure's kind of low in that shower. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with a hose? Good idea, Nick. Apparently, Fey Blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. We have a report from our reporter out in the field. That is me. For some reason, I'm talking to the studio. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time it's murder. Gourd Lake again. The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. I need something to hold. Okay. This'll have to do. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Yapes! Maya! Firemen yelled at me when I called him. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder. What? Why didn't they color in her mouth when she's doing that? That's weird. When? Where? Whom? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. Okay, enough of the fake mic. That's weird. Let's go to the detention center first before we go to Gourd Lake. Detention center visitors room. You know, Nick, we've all been here one time or another, haven't we? I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. Ah! And off he goes. Bye. 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 Hey, Edgeworth, come back. Okay. Hi. 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 What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Well, he's in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? So you've come to laugh with a fallen attorney. Then laugh. Laugh! Well, why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing? Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad. Or burst into tears. Or burst into tears. Like one's better than the other. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. Just don't let him know that. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either. Believe me. What happened? Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you going to do about it? Duh, we're going to help you, that's what. Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey! Sure, you got lucky and won all 3, but your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, right? Experience. Nick, he's insulting you. Nick, why am I always the one who has to get angry? Ugh. The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes, late last night. The lake is a long way from your offices and the courthouse. Why are you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really. Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Well, now we gotta go to Gourd Lake entrance and see what we can dig up there. December 25th, Gourd Lake Park. Entrance. This is where it happened? Yeah, Gourd Lake is in the middle of the park. I can see some police walking around in there. Questioning people, probably. Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Oh, Detective Gumshoe, it's a pleasure to see you. Well, pal, there's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir, nothing. Idiot, the trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double. But sir, there weren't any clues. That's why they arrested the prosecutor, Mr. Edgeworth. He's the one who... Shut up! You try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe's kind of scared today. Recruits. Ah, eek. Hey, you're that hairy guy, Harry Butts. Right, Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name? Just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Huh? Well, yes, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it. He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Huh? Oh, you don't say. This is the episode where Gumshoe blooms into a beautiful character with a beautiful story in his heart that he wants to proclaim to the world. You'll see in a minute. What happened? Detective Gumshoe? Do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No. Wow. Okay, Mr. Head in the Fluffy Pink Cloud's lair. Head in the... Huh? Never mind. I'll tell you. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. Oh, there was a boat out on Gourd Lake. In that boat were 2 men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. Hold on. That could actually be the murder weapon. Of course that's a murder weapon. Not what I meant to say. That could definitely be Edward's gun because the long muzzle, not the muzzle, the long, whatever it's called. The long shooty bullet thing. It's not a muzzle. That's the down here by where you hold it, like in the hand. But whatever it is. That might actually be the long that he was holding. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. Actually, on closer inspection, it looks like it could actually not be, but rather it's a... Achoo. Need a little longer, but it definitely does not look like a long gun. It's like a short gun. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth. Cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. Plus his trench coat's another color. But then again, it's a blue hue across everything, so you bluish gray, I don't know. How did they get here? They're so fast. Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. Witness? Edgeworth. You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you? Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe the lick of it. Right. Who cares what the witness says? I care. You really believe in him, don't you, detective? Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's a killer. Nobody's even really taking this investigation that seriously. Oh no. After all, the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us. I can imagine that no one's standing up to take his side. Well, at least you are, detective. At least you are. Defense request. Do you know who will be Mr. Edgeworth's defense attorney in tomorrow's trial? He hasn't gotten one yet. What? The trial is tomorrow, isn't it? Well, I don't know the whole story, but apparently no one he's been talking to will take his case. But why not? Mr. Edgeworth won't tell me. When you guys showed up, I figured he'd ask you to defend him. Unfortunately not. Well, pal, then you got a job to do. How about Mr. Edgeworth? Prove that badge you wear isn't some fancy piece of metal. Prove it to me, pal. Show me you're an attorney. Want to ask about the witness first? Then we'll go back and show the badge. It's about right here on him. Who was this witness? Sorry, pal, that's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yep, it was pretty cold out on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve, after all. Still, we're being thorough. 15 minutes after midnight, that's Christmas Day. You never know when you're going to turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh, it's Christmas Day. I've forgotten. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick? Talk to Santa. Back to the detention center. Gotta present my attorney's badge, because I'm a southern man with a fancy shiny piece of metal. Your attorney's badge? Edgeworth. Let me defend you. Ha. Ha ha. Good one, right? But I'm not that hard up. Not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? Trust a wet behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never. What? My case is near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault they lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask you to do this. And now we have a third prompt. Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request, huh? Stay out of this case. Why? But Nick is trying to help you. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. Nick, Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he? Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere. But Nick... Aww, he doesn't want our help? Oh well. Defense request. Part 2! Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case? Yeah, he's a bit of a celebrity. If you defended him and lost, your reputation would be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal! Don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him, too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying, right, over and over. Nick, I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it. Detective Gumshoe, sir. What, find something? No, sir, not yet. There was a call from the precinct. They wanted to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right, I'm off. Oh, sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me about before I head back? Okay, how to get in touch with you, because the the body's still pretty fresh because they found him early this morning and the time of death is late last night. So how do we find him when we do need the autopsy report? Not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? All right, here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. Directions to the police station received from Detective Gumshoe. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe. What? We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information. Right, now let's get investigating. But he wants us to help, so of course he's gonna... he's obviously gonna help, but he has stuff to do, so he's leaving it to us. He wants our help because he wants to protect Edgeworth. But that's what I meant, like, he cares about Edgeworth, and they have a strong relationship. It's not anything like... I said relationship, and I use that term very loosely. They have a friendship. Let's put it that way. They're colleagues. They work well together, and so they just... Edgeworth has helped them so much. Detective Gumshoe looks up to him and just wants to help him out. So just they gave him such a blooming story, and like he became his own character instead of just the detective that says, "I'm not telling you nothing. There's nothing you can do to change my mind." But, well, I guess I can share this information with you. Hands you an autopsy report. Keys to his car, his coat with the house keys, and his birth certificate, his social security number, his driver's license, his wallet, and says, "All right, pals, see ya." Oh wait, do you want this too? Gives you his gun. Wowzers, this is Gourd Lake. Yep. I'm not sure it warrants a wowzers though. Probably not. But hey, look at that snack stand. Samurai dogs? I want a samurai dog. I bet they're great. With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be? They're a little behind the times though. The kids are all into the Pink Princess now. I mean, like, nope. Not Nick. Not Phoenix. Hey, what are these? Huh. Someone left some poppers here. You pull the string, and it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's. Nick, they might be a clue. Let's take them. Come on, man. You just want to pop them, right? Was it that obvious? Poppers, Poppers. Take it. Oh, boy. Oops. I tried to push myself up back. Sorry. That was a loud noise off that way. Sorry. I suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd they go? In my pocket. Maya, you sneaky little... Let's go to the boat rental shop. Maybe there's something around there. December 25th, boat rental shop. Nick, what is this place? Boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. Guess murder taking place on one of the boats won't be good for business either. Boats. I've never ridden on a boat. Really? Well, how about we go out on one when the trial is finished? Hey, good idea. You bet. So, what do we got? Small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone's around. Probably closed because of Christmas. There were some boats floating at the dock. Was one of these boats used in the murder, I wonder? Nick? Huh? I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride. Seems like that's it. Okay, back to the beach. And let's go to the woods. Where no one could possibly hear me murdering my assistant for the blood god. More blood for you, blood god. Oh wait, did I say that loud? Oops, that was a joke for a play that I'm in. I just require a little bit of a blood sacrifice, but it's all fake, and if it looks like she's screaming in pain, then she's just a really good actress. I'm kidding. Red Lake Woods. I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. Guy Guts camping at the scene of a murder. Hey, Nick. They were camping here last night. They might know something about the murder. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to him. But first, I want to check this out. The camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. Must take pictures when triggered by noise. Wow, cool. Let's try it out. Hi, I'm Nick. Anyone singing loud enough? Hey, I'm Nick! Huh? Nick! Will you stop that? Maybe it's broken? Don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices. Well, what then? These things? Guard hoppers? Well, it responded. Yeah! Hey, you get your hands off of that! Eek! What in the Sam Hill? Look what you done now. There goes a whole roll of film. What? Huh? Sorry, it's nice, but don't pay my bills. Y'all know how much that roll of film, a roll of that film costs? I'll pay you back. What were y'all thinking, setting off a party popper in a place like this? Well, what? Don't try to play stupid with me because you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know how y'all Yanks think. I say, those southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl. Why, they must be dumb. Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb don't mean we all are. Nick, help. And who are you now, her chaperone? Yeah, no, rather, we're sort of friends. Just figure out what y'all are gonna say and say it for bejesus's sake. God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's drawls than listen to you stutter all day. Oh boy. I guess you're prepared for the film. Watch it. Yes, ma'am. Second thought, I'll appear later. I'm really sorry. Okay, first we gotta calm her down. Let's just start with this. This is my badge. Huh? Aren't badges supposed to be shiny and impressive? You a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. What? Y'all ain't gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits on me over that film now? Cause I'll have you know I'm a fighter and I wrestle meter things than you. No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. A murder? Sounds cool. Why don't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. You too. Y'all can come out ahead now. I won't bite. Hard. What do you think of it? Where did mine get to? Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed. The culture cap and all. Never you mind, honey. I can I can talk Yank for you if if it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Great then. I'm loud, a lot hard, but y'all can come in louder. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet you. Now let's talk to her. What happened? Oh yeah, when was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately. Happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. That's so, Christmas Eve. Man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let me see. Boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure though. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kind of hard to remember which I seen when. Let's talk about Lauda. So what is it you do, Lauda? Huh? Me? Haha, y'all don't really want to know that, do you? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U, right here, right in the heart of the heartland. Wow, neat. Nick, she's a research student at a university, Country U. So I hear. When did you come up here? Let me see, I guess it was about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? Didn't I tell you all that already? Meteors. Yep, meteor showers. Falling stars. What about the camera? That's quite a camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's German made. A genuine Solian. It's not where they make knives. So what's that device you have stuck to the camera? Huh? Device? Your camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that mic triggers its shutter when it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. Programmable camera. Neat. All's camera added to the court record. Okay. Now I think we gotta talk to her about it. Whoa, that is some serious decline in quality. Okay. Okay, never mind. Yeah, okay, just whoa, what? Okay, cool. Let's talk to her about the camera. Lotta? Yeah, your camera, it triggers on loud. So your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises? Yep. Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol. Pistol? Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise or a party popper? I guess it would. Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey, y'all are pretty bright. Huh? I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film. It would have been a photo taken late last night. I checked them once, don't remember if there was anything on them, though. What if I got something? I could be witness to a genuine murder. Yeehaw! I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? So we gotta come back later. Later. She inside her SUV. You should wait for... I guess she should come back later. Oh, you think so? She said, y'all come back now, you hear? Proceed to the entrance, and let's head down to the Criminal Affairs Department. Police Department, Criminal Affairs. I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting. Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal. Detective Gumshoe. We just finished that meeting, for better or for worse. You have a feeling we're in for some bad news. Let's talk to this man. He's obviously been through some. He needs a shoulder to cry on, or he needs something or other. Victim. Do you know anything about the victim yet? No, still can't ID him. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. How was that meeting of yours? So, how did the meeting go? I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like you or me. Still, I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. Damn it. Just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? So you think that Mr. Edgeworth did it? Well, the trial's starting tomorrow as scheduled. Oh, I got the hiccups. Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Oh, that's so sweet. She had tears in her eyes. I know, this one really made me tear up at the end. It was good. Now that I look at it, we've spent a half hour just talking to people. We're gonna have to be investigating a lot faster than this if we hope to squeeze all 3 days together. No, that's too stupid. Detective Gumshoe. How can you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other. That's how it works. A working relationship? See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We've got to earn that trust he places in us. I see. Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust, and you have my word on that. What's the autopsy report? I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you. Aww. And he's helping us now. We're on the same side because we want to protect Edgeworth. Ugh. I'm kidding. This is beautiful. It's making me want to cry again. Thank you. Nick? Huh? Can you show me that photo of the victim? That face. Someone you know? I don't know. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago. Sometime on the 24th or 25th. Cause 1 bullet shot to the heart. Oh. It was not a headshot. It was a heart shot. Okay, so let's go back to Gourd Lake and see what we got. No, wait. Detention center. Definitely detention center. Let's see. Oop, okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I wasted time. My fault. All right, move. Public beach. Let's go talk to Lotta. Gourd Lake Woods. Hey, y'all. Lotta. Wait up a sec. We got bingo. Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey, this is them. Take a look. Wait. See? He's shooting with that pistol. It looks like that, yes. You can't really tell who that is shooting. Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. But you know, seeing these photos reminded me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What? Are you serious? Of course. How do you forget? Never mind. Y'all reckon I should tell the cops? Well... I say yes, we're no longer able to talk to her, but at the same time, you can question her. I'm just gonna say yes. I reckon so. What's that? Now, don't y'all go trying to mock my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so, I'm going to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. Wait, Lotta. What? Can't y'all see I'm kind of busy? Tell us what you saw, too, please. Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than telling you. Ugh. I mean, skunk going north, you'd bite the south side. That's an asshole. Lotta, don't let her get your scabies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or was that the other way around? Enemies today, friends tomorrow? Friends today, enemies tomorrow. They're both true, but in this case, it's enemies today, friends tomorrow. No matter, I'm going. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn. She's way too excited about this. She left. Well, that was one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. Question is, what exactly did she see? Guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. Lake photo. I reckon we need to go back to the public beach. Cord Lake, public beach. Looks like the police have given up their interviewing. Hey! Huh? Ah! Nick, I think Santa's mad at you. Long time no see, Nick. Nick, you know Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me. Larry, what are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for days. You know, my girl Fiance deserves the best. Fiance, not another model, I hope. Oh, Fiance's a fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I got this costume. She was all like, "You go, girlfriend," you know? She bought this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Wow, a Santa costume. She must be really nice. Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not my what? No, she's not. I'm his partner, Maya Fey. I'm the little sister. Sister? Wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister. No, I'm not Nick's sister. It's my older sister's little sister. Huh, sounds great. Don't worry, Maya, he's not listening. If we could get him to focus, like, hey, focus. We could crisscross wires this way, that way, that way, this way, this way, this way, that way, that way, this way, this way, that way, this way, this way, that way, that way, this way. And yet they'd still never make the connection. What happened? Hey, Larry, there was a murder here last night, and since you work here, have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Fiance, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. Oof. I think you just said caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just Fiance's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. A model. I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow. Huh, neat. The defendant is Edgeworth, Miles Edgeworth. Nick, why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick! You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth? Old Edgy? Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa, murder? Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. What? Can we change the subject for a moment? Tell me about the dogs. Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs? Well, why are they called the samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped. Oh, well, originally they were gourd dogs. You know, like guard dogs? Ouch. Samurai thing was Fiance's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know? Oh, she's my woman, you know? And she was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of these samurai dogs. Something about that just seems wrong. Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake, but what with that big news? The big news? Yeah, Gordy. Good, Gordy? Okay, let's get back to Edgeworth. So Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, him and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud, studying all the time, trying to be like father. Like his father? Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow, wait, you said defense lawyer? Yeah. Wait a second, but Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee? No, he's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Huh, go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak and the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. Wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know, Nick? Nick? We eventually find out. Don't worry. It's not going to leave you in the dark, although I hope not. I'm sure it comes out in this. What's Gordy? Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake. A giant mysterious monster. Gordy! Monster? Yeah. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo. Wow, it's really real. Right out where it has the circle. Nick, a monster! A real monster! Yeah, it's probably just a log or something, right? Hey, there's a photo here, quote here from the person who took that photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, we heard a loud bang like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. I wish I could have seen it. Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Is that related? No, look, it's daytime. Larry, could I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. What, 1 million? Grow up, Larry. Oh, God. Okay, let's go to the entrance. To move. Criminal affairs. Criminal affairs department. Not a gumshoe in sight. If you're looking for Detective Gumshoe, he's in the questioning room. Apparently an important witness turned up. He'll be in there a while. A lot of heart. It has to be. Uh-oh. Yep. Detention center. Stop. Gordy Lake entrance. Gourd Lake, not Gordy Lake. Brain fart. What do we do? Sorry, can't read all that tiny print. It's so tiny, it hurts my eyes. Ow. I think I got too close to the screen. Damn it. Oh well. Let's talk. Never mind. Move. Bow rental shop. Nope. What's this? You know, my eyes have been getting pretty bad lately, Nick. Actually, the photo's blurry, Larry. It was taken last night. Last night? Nothing more to say about that? What about the Gordy article? Sorry, Nick. I don't know much about that. I'm just a simple vendor of samurai dogs, dig? Yeah, you know this guy? Who's this? I don't know. That's why I asked you. Who's this, Maya? Well, oh wait. Maya said she had seen him before, didn't she? What's that? It's a camera. You take pictures with it. Huh? But Larry, you mean you don't know what a camera is? Of course I know. Hey, you're just a bona fide junior high graduate. Just add a bona fide. I was talking about the weird contraption on that camera. Oh, that. Well, it's hard to explain. Just forget about it. Well, don't go showing me it then. Jeez. He knows nothing about nothing. Ooh, let's go to the woods. Oops, nope. Examine. Examine. Expensive looking camera. Faces like next to it is a large microphone and a blue plastic sheet. Looks like a computer's attached to the camera. Probably don't have the passwords. Probably a lot of heart 1977. I don't know. SUV has seen better days. Dented all over. Can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. Nothing. Move. Whew. Oh. Now let's try going back to trying to go back to the office. There we go. What is it? Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey, I remember now. This guy, he's a lawyer that was at the office Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis. Yeah, that office? Wait, you mean Grossberg's office? Right, that guy. That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him, for old time's sake. Okay, Grossberg Law Offices. So, ahem! That old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha, you're Mia's something, are you not? I was her understudy, yes, Phoenix Wright. Aha, and you're Mia's something too, are you not? Her little sister, yes. You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know? It takes me back. The days of my youth, like the sun of fresh lemon. You see? Mr. Grossberg, sir? Hmm? Ah, yes. I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? What happened? There was a murder last night. Murder? You haven't heard? I heard. Just cut up, you see. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. Guess you hadn't heard anything. That painting. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting? Oh, yes. I do not think it shall ever be coming back to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose my just desserts. Old, bitter desserts. Okay. Present, and let's show him this. What does he get? Let's see. Strange. It feels as though I've seen that man somewhere before. Ah! Did you remember? He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond, Robert Hammond. Mr. Hammond? And you say this is the man that Miles Edgeworth shot? Yes. Robert Hammond is his name, eh? Who's this Hammond guy, anyway? Mr. Hammond. He was the defense attorney in that case. That case? Yes, the DL6 incident. DL6? Why does this sound so familiar? Perhaps you remember? I'm sure someone's mentioned it during the trial. Someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder. That was the incident where the police were so at a loss they used a spirit medium. Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother? Yes, my dear. The spirit medium, Misty Fay, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. DL6 is the last thing I expected to come up. The DL6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. Very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Fay used her powers to talk to the spirits of the late victim. Spirit of. Her testimony led to the charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case and the suspect was declared innocent. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Miss Grossberg? Yes. Yes, quite. Thank you. No, please, don't mention it. DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. Oh, wait, what does that case have to do? What does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth? Okay, hold on. Trying to remember. He was the attorney, the prosecutor who was on that trial. Was he not? Let's find out. It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. That's right. What? His father? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you. Wait. This is a photograph of my mother. Okay. We're going to the detention center. December 25th. Detention center. This is virtual. What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Edgeworth, it's only been a matter of hours since your last visit. Yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, Wright. You were always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident. Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know, but I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I will answer to the best of my abilities. Poor Edgeworth. The DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested, a man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. There's an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name, and Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder. Correct. The spirit medium. That was my mom. What? You mean you're... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now this. About to end? The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago, on December 28th. December 28th? Statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. What? Nick, what does that mean? When a case's statute of limitations runs out legally, the case never happened. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed forever. Who was the suspect? What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. What about his father? So was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps? I'd rather not talk about it. Your attorney's badge? I can't say I really wanted to see one of those right now. Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right? Pains me to ask you this now. I know, he wants to defend you. Yes, will you? Of course we will. Who could have guessed this day would come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. Huh. A letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Here we go. Well, I guess we should... What's that? Earthquake! Nick! It's a big one! Ah! Yeah, it's coming down. Oof, that's scary. Huh? Where's Edgeworth? There, he's on the floor in a ball shivering. Guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes. I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball? Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Right. We have to give Edgeworth a letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. Poor Edgeworth. I won't spoil anything, but he does have a problem with earthquakes. Criminal Affairs Department. What's going on here? Eek! What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago, says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal? Loudheart. Why are you going around fighting more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal? No, not at all. I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. You trying to say something by the way I do my job? No, sir. Wait. No! Okay, present. Here we go. Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, Detective. We'll see you in court tomorrow then. Good luck, pal. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. You did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. Oh, we didn't get to talk to him about... I'm sorry. I missed dialogue I did not save. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll find the dialogue somewhere at the end of the episode. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. And I don't know if I'd ever be able to... Then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. I don't know if I can actually find those dialogue options. So I might have just skipped out on some pretty juicy tidbits. Oh, man. I feel like an ass. I'm sorry. Transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. It's a long story. But I'm not stopping here. We are playing through it through the first day of the trial. There are multiple days. Let's see. I'm just gonna. No, I'm not gonna look it up. Ugh. I'm not gonna look it up because that seems like cheating, and I'm not a cheater. Karma? That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. It's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. Ugh, so was he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep! Oh wait, maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. Something to be feared, I guess. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia. Maya? Uh-huh. We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh, I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. Okay, basically, she reaches out to the spirit for help. And then the spirit inhabits her body. Remember in the case against Phoenix when he was accused of murdering her? She actually became Maya. Or Maya became Mia. And she changed and she grew and she became Mia. All serious, attorney-like, and also in the last chapter, Turnabout Samurai, my, what a violent old lady, which cracked me up. I'm sorry, that just cracked me up. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Good pep talk. Oh, God. December 26th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 3. Von Karma. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Or Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool, you seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared? Right, my apologies. He's even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Yeah, nothing, of course. That should be fine. Prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? Well, Von Karma. The Von part means like Duke or Duchess or something, like Baron or something. Manfred von Karma. So he's like royalty out in German because of the Von part. It's like my family used to be the Von Schmidt, but Von Schmittenheimer. Now they're just Schmidt. And all the way down, I have a different name, but let's not go into my family details. How am I supposed to fight against this? I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident now. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on that boat. There happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. They went towards the boat rental shop. Oh, 2 shots. I see it now. Overhead map added to the court record. Testify to the court about the arrest. Now. I swear something stinks around here. It smells like cat fart or something. I have a cat on my bed right now. Oh, wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes? Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Wrong. There's only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course. You're quite right. No, he's not. The arrest of Edgeworth. Dun, dun, dun. Sorry. Dun, dun, dun. That's better. Man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now. The judge is just standing by like I could have a cup of tea while I'm waiting. Oh, this is chamomile. I asked for sweet tea. I don't know tea. I don't drink it. I don't like it. I just don't. It's also like coffee. I don't like either. Man called in the station around 30 minutes after midnight. Received a call from a man. Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? Ooh. That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people? There were 2 witnesses. Ark! Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I have summoned the woman who was camping. Woman who's camping. A lot of heart. What happened next, detective? We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Or, well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick. Detective, you'll refrain from casually revealing department secrets. If only I could snap like that. Okay, turn. Yeah, that's it. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to your next year's salary review. So much to look forward to these days. This is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed, not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got a share of objections. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting, poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue, now. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. It was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bones, so its shape is well preserved. Very well, the court accepts this bullet into evidence. Pistol bullet. Bullet. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Well, why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. Murder weapon? The pistol. Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. Sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon was found in the boat. The boat was decisive evidence. Hold on. From a .22 caliber pistol. Nick, doesn't it seem like Detective Gumshoe is being a little vague? I bet Von Karma is feeding him the lines. His testimony is probably filled with landmines just waiting for me to press. Oh boy. Yeah. I found my charger and there's nothing to grab with. Oh, I'll just use my hands. Okay, got it. Testimony's probably, yeah. What do we do? Grit our teeth and press, I guess. What else can we do? Well said, Nick. You're the man. You're the real MVP, dog. I'm kidding. Alright, I didn't press. I meant to press. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? And what caliber is that pistol? Order. So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Yes, Your Honor. Judge, the weapon. Accept the weapon, now. Accept it into evidence. Okay, members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. .22 caliber, fired 3 times, yet only a single bullet was found. Detective. Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from the pistol? Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick, what does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's picking on me. Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine the ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. So leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Order. This is bad. This makes it look like Edward did it. Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge, yes? What are you doing? 10-minute recess, now. But wait, just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. Yes. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court here? Anyway. I want to get to the end of this court. I want to get to the end of this trial. And then I might go from there. I might do the investigation of day 2, but not too much long. Not too long, though. Excuse me. Fear sneezes. He got to me. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon? And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? You must believe me. I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I could come up with. Huh, how am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya? Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh, sorry, it's no good. Ugh, I know, I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? I can't call my sister, might as well not be here, right? No, I need you here. Yeah, you're useless. No, of course not, I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick, you don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Aw, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is gonna run out. Really? Whoa, right. Don't jinx this case already more than it is. It's bad for my heart. Oh, sorry. Oops. Okay, recess over. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? There she is. Oh boy. Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university? That I am? Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand? Yeah, I understand. Very well, your testimony, please. Witness's account. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw 2 gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. Enough. Huh? Judge, she happened to take a photo of this incident. This is that photo, accepted as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order. I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake, so the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order, order, order! I will have order! Well, Judge, the evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant. Well, wait, Your Honor, I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. Cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim you have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick, contempt? Contempt of court, you know? I guess I understand. Well, what are you going to do? I think there was. I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah. Oh, this is bad, but I can't give up. I understand. I'll cross-examine the witness. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Witness's account. It was Christmas Eve just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car, heard the bang, and there was another bang. Objection! Ah, shit. The witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Fortunately, I will have to penalize you. Must be on the wrong track? Okay, press her. Hold it! Hold it. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. On karma, I think I hate you. It's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. Sounds pretty sure. Press further. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? Almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... That's right. The witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course. Oh, great. What am I supposed to do now? There weren't any contradictions there. Sorry, Nick. If only my sister was here. I was really taking this hard. Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Huh? Yeah, well, yes. I know you want to find contradictions, but really... Your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony. I was in my car. Heard this bang come up from the lake. So you weren't looking at the lake at that time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Press further. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. Jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Then there was another bang. It wasn't there anything. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. My research. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Well, wait now. I'm the one who says that. Well, then say it already. Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. Enough. I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. Seems you were unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth me. But, Your Honor, you keep your promise, Mr. Wright. I'm afraid that I'll have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Nick, all this testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean. But if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Hold it. But who was that? It was me. Maya, is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lotta. What's with the big idea? Treat me like some kind of criminal. I saw him. I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough, Judge. Declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in contempt of court and must leave. No. Wait, I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ha, what's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong. What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have the right to cross-examine her again. Order! You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have the right to cross-examine her again. But he's in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya. She's such a good little helper. I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. The last statement. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. That's it. Oh, don't know if I can fit anything out, but I can't squander Maya's efforts either. So foggy you can't tell. Objection! Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. The photo I took? Very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. Fog, Miss Hart. So this picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please. Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart, what? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could. Please testify to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. How Edgeworth was seen. You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I had finished setting my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise on the lake, I looked up with my binoculars. See? No problem. Use binoculars? Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. White. Right. This one better be good. You're right. It was a cold night, and the mist was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that loud noise on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. Okay, let's go back. Thick as grits. So, how could you see Edgeworth? Now, just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee taps have never found a gal where I'm from. Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is. Nobody loves me. Wrong. Maya loves you, but as a friend. In fact, she's part of the Wright & Co. family. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Your camera? Yeah, it's got an automatic. The issue we're concerned here with here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. Objection sustained. He's not letting her answer any of my questions. He should be held in contempt of court because he's trying to lie and get a guilty verdict with false testimony. So I brought my binoculars with me. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? The camera is irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue this line of questioning. But know this, if you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further? Yes! This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear you. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited for stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight. Har. That's right. I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect. Now, wait a minute. Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was you saw Edgeworth. Grrr. No unnecessary comments, please. When I heard that noise on the lake, I looked at my binoculars. Camera set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. Dash! I thought it was the Gordy article. Your Honor, what do you think about that as a statement? I'm not sure I follow. Clearly, or contradicts the, I thought. You don't sound very much. Wait, I gotta present the camera. Meteor showers don't make noise when the stars pass by. Objection! There we go. The music stops, you know you're good. You're photographing shooting stars. That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Oof! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well, then what exactly was she photographing? Show evidence. Your Honor, take a look at this. Miss Hart, this is what you're trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? The sighting of Gordy Lake. Well, Miss Hart, I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. I have proof. Intriguing. Very well. Let's see it. The very camera. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah, not bad. Are all of you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than what the witness... that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But as she so succinctly said, so what? Changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. What could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right. Fine, I'll testify. Won't change nothing. Something will change. I'm going to spot. Lotta's new testimony. Okay, these days are really long. I'm already at an hour and 20 minutes, so I'm going to finish this up. I'm not going to be able to finish this in one long mega episode because my internet cannot handle that. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what scoop it would be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out of the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at the boat the whole time. Crossed my heart and hoped to fry. Well, Miss Wright, begin your cross-examination. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There's no need to waste more of our time with another point in this cross-examination. I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Karma's up to something. I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Was there a contradiction? Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Well, yes, because the murder weapon was fired 3 times. 3! And she only heard 2 gunshots. So where's the 3rd bullet? Where'd it go? Where's prints from address right hand? Yeah. Phew. You seem sure of yourself, so you must have something in mind. Ha, that would be a first. Ha ha, very funny. You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. There's no problem with the testimony this time. We will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. It's always yes, and unless you're... Even when there's a penalty, you have to just go. It's not like stealth games where you gotta sneak around and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. You just gotta go. Actually, I'm not a research student in university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what stupid to be if I got a picture of that monster. That's all I had. When I heard the bang, saw a flash in everyone's hands, and I heard another gunshot. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at the time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so. Nope. The lake was smooth as glass and nobody was on the shore, neither. I better find some sort of contradiction. I'll be able to beat Von Karma the other way. There must be something. Bang. How many bangs were there? Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected. So it was like a ting. But I just watched both the whole time. There wasn't much else to look at? Yep. I don't know. If she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there. Kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue. Hold your hush, puppies. Pops, I'm getting there. And I saw a flash in one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. Then what manner of person are you? I'm not sure. I'm highfalutin enough to be called a man or of anything. I'm an investigative photographer. An investigative photographer? Yep, you get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures of my sister's graduation last year. And guess what? What? There was a UFO just hanging in the sky. A UFO? You know, an unidentified flying object? A UFO? That's when I had the sort of revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of shaky basis for a career. A UFO. Imagine what would be a scoop if I got that monster. Got a picture of that monster. Is Gordy really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah. They even had him up on the TV. Not so sure that appearing on the local news' Rumor of the Month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was on Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey, they also had a picture of him in the newspaper. For real. Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we? Yes, Your Honor. That's why I was camping out by the lake. That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera? Yep, borrowed it from a university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. Yep, so how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera triggered was that night. But that's all I was hiding. I think it's time that you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck, if word got out what I was up to, the lake would be swarming with competitors. Competitors? Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Ah, is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually... Mr. Wright, I will not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case. Whatever you say, Von Karma, I know you told her to keep quiet. Bang, looks, there wasn't much else. Looked, saw flash. The barrel. I was trying to think of when I was doing this. The barrel. 3 lives. 1/4, 3 lives. There's nothing on the lake but the boat at the time. Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so. Nope. The lake was smooth as glass and nobody was on the shore, neither. I better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. Won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. Yeah. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, but I can't say for sure. But it sounded like a gunshot. It's a lot sharper sound than I would have expected. Article. Loud sound he makes. I'm having a problem here. Oh boy. Okay, so geez, let's see, it was about out here. She was camping here, so yep, that checks out. Then it went this way. And yep, that makes sense. Okay, so nothing important about this. Lake photo. Oh boy. Saw flash. Wait. Looks like the guy's shooting with his left hand. So that's not the contradiction I want. Saw a flash near one of the men's hands and I heard another gunshot. Also report. Low shots fired. Oh. Flash near one of the men's hands and I heard another gunshot. Nope. This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are the evidence in this statement just not related? They aren't, are they? Not at all, Mr. Wright. Please think the facts over before making accusations. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. Saw flash. Another gunshot. That's 2 gunshots. But the weapon was fired 3 times. So, what am I to do? So I heard the bang, but then there was the flash. Okay, so let's think this over. We're trying to prove that Edric didn't shoot. We're trying to clear him, so we have to figure out how it is that... Oh, I'm at a loss. Not nice detected. Okay, so we have to prove she didn't see it. Let's see, we have to... Okay, right now we're proving she didn't see it. So it has to be something in the camera or the photo. Okay, I think I'm getting it. So heard the bang, looked straight out of the lake. She saw a flash from one of the man's hands, and then heard another gunshot. Not much to look at, so just watch the boat the whole time. Saw a flash near one of the man's hands, heard another gunshot. So flash, travel, bam. Okay, I'm lost. Sorry, I'm thinking. I'm just at a loss. I've already gone for an hour and a half, but I gotta finish this. So, flash near one of the man's hands, heard another gunshot. Nope. Not much else to look at. Heard the bang. Objection. Objection. Oh, wait. Duh. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. A lot sharper a sound than I would have expected. Hold it. I'm saying objection. Wasn't much else to look at? Yep. I don't know if she heard bang and she thought Gordy was out there. Kinda doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What did I do now? What do you give me that look for? That was suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Okay. Then I saw a flash near one of Ben's hands and I heard another gunshot. She scanned the lake. Ah! Sorry, were you really looking at that boat? Well, what's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there, and a normal person would be looking at it. I agree, a normal person would. But you were far from normal. What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy. That's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Ah! Real, genuine, bona fide, whatever, fine, whatever, witness. Or, continue, Mr. Wright. Testified that you were watching the boat with binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well? Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart, are you saying you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat, till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof. Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this photo. Right. That's why I took this photo and... Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. You really can't tell from the photo who's shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality it might, but should let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo? Why won't Von Karma let her show it? Got a hunch. Bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edward. Or worse. What should I do? Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? But because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart? Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. Prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. We still cannot see who is firing in this. Could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously. Then I would like to close the cross-examiner, Miss Hart. None too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I said everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence, a decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. And I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. But it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Object to the enlargement. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? Look at the hand that's being shot with. That it's shooting. That's right. You will show the court what you mean about this photo. This photo is strange. Okay, here goes nothing. Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. The shooter is... Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand contradicts. The evidence is clear. The man in the photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Took me a few tries. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. That's right? Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant who could have shot the gun? Who could have shot the victim? The victim himself. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order. So, you're saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's wounds revealed the distance at which he was shot. The distance? It was clearly shot from further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet. There's no way it could have been suicide. Order. Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. I see. Very well, allow me to say my opinion. Considering this situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun revealed the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for today. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Hold on. Just a minute. That distance is considerably shorter than 3 feet. It's not even a foot. Not even 2 feet. It's like maybe a little over a foot. It's just about a foot. How could this possibly, in all that is holy, be who shot? Oh my word. That is all. This court is adjourned. Okay. Defend lobby number 2. Ooh, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, Mr. Wright. Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm gonna go check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with Hank Sedgeworth? I requisitioned the transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. Thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. To be continued. But there's a slight problem with that. Because the gun was shot 3 times. She only heard 2. Where's the third? Yes, I will save my data. But that is all the time I have for this episode. Detention center, visitors room. I'm just gonna save. Yep. I'm just gonna save. Suspend play. And with that, thank you, ladies and germs, for watching this. If any of you are watching at all, please give this video a like. I enjoy when you guys like the stuff that I do. If you have any comments as to how terrible I was in that trial, losing 3 whole lives, losing a whole quarter, then please let me know how terrible I was and how you can do better in the comments below. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.